Proliferate. +2. Nice 10. And Gorn. And yeah. So this is the deck we are going to play today. I'm super hyped to show you this deck. It's so fun to play. It's an artifact control type deck that has a lot of ramp. As you know, I love artifact, I love ramp, and this is both. So we have a super high end, we have also really good low end, and I'm going to go first of all in the low end because there's some new cards and some cards that super surprised me. So first of all, with the Sylex here, it's a 2-mana artifact, and we can put an oil count on the Sylex and sacrifice the oil count, sacrifice the Sylex, and destroy each non-land permanent with the same amount of mana value that the counter we have. So this is a two-parter, right? So first of all, you can get rid of tokens without even tapping it, which is really nice in this meta. Second, you can only put 1 on it and then destroy all the 1/1s, all the creature with 1 mana, which is nice against mono red, because if they say play 1/1/1, right? You want to have Sylex, because if you want a board vibe, usually at turn 4 or something, it's way too late. So Sylex is technically a board vibe against these type of decks, against most aggressive decks who play a lot of 1/1s. And so Sylex is definitely a spot here in best of 1. It's way better than you think, as you will see. I really like it. And yeah, also, of course, you can also remove 10 oil counters and then do 10 damage, but that's not why it's here. Then we have the search engine. This card surprised me so much. It's so good. 2 mana, 3/2, already solid. Sure, it dies to a lot of removal, which is a bit of a problem, but then again, it's still a good defender. And this is also a card, if you top deck it, it's quite good, because it has a lot of upside, right? So you can pay 1 blue, then it loses defender, and it's unblockable. An unblockable 3/2 is already a good threat. Then you can pay 3 again, it becomes a 5/4. Unblockable. 5/4. Pretty good. And then you can pay once 6 mana and you can draw 3 cards. I mean, it's good. I really like this. We play Fateful Absence here in the deck mainly because we do not have best ways to deal with Planeswalker. This is one way. Let's go in the 3 slot. We have the Thran Spider here, which is a ramp card in our deck, and it's a 2/4. A 2/4 is really, really strong because 2/4s are hard to deal with for like the red decks as well. You usually, if you have a 2/2 attack, you usually have to use a spell and you lose a card, so you trade well. And not many decks can use the Power Stone efficiently. Of course, opponent and you get a Power Stone when the Spider enters the battlefield, but then again, they can maybe use it for Bankbusters, which is okay. But it's definitely way better for us, so we definitely play the Thran Spider as a good blocker at ramps, and you can also pay 7, look at the top 4 cards, and take an artifact on your hand. So definitely many things that go on with this card. I really like the card. It surprised me as well. Then we have Celestus here. It's a ramp card as well. It's a 3 mana. We can tap it for a color we want, and it has a day and night cycle here. If it's day, it's night. You can pay 3, and then you can draw a card, discard a card, gain 1 life. So that's really nice. We also play 1 Staff of Completion here. If this would be best of 3, I can see playing more of these. With 3 mana artifact, you can pay 1 life, destroy a permanent you control. We never use this actually. Pay 2 life, add 1 mana of any color. As you see, it's a ramp. We can pay 3 life, proliferate, which is also nice with Planeswalker, right? And we pay 4 life and draw a card. And for 5, you can untap it. But yeah, really good card. This deck has Urza. We also use the Planeswalker Ultimate in these games, so you're gonna see it's actually crazy. So Urza, yeah, 3 mana, 2/4. I maybe could see playing 1 more, but for now we have 2. The deck feels really solid this way. Artifact, instant, and sorcery cost 1 less. That's good. And if you have the Weakstone in the game, we can pay 7 and transform it into the Urza Planeswalker, which is 7 loyalty, and we can use its ability twice, which is amazing. +2 is okay. I mean, it gives you 2 life, right? And makes your artifact, sorcery, and instant 2 less. That's okay. But usually you're going to use either the draw 2 cards, discard a card, exile a permanent, or you do sometimes the call as soldiers. That's fine too. And in the -10, I mean, all your artifacts and Planeswalker get indestructible, and it's literally your entire deck. And then you destroy all non-land permanents. A one-sided board wipe. Pretty good. Then we go to the 4 slot. Yeah, we have to play Teferi, right? 4 mana, 4 loyalty. We have so many cards that if we untap them, we can use them again, right? So that's why the +1 is so good. We can untap a creature, artifact, and land, and we gain 2 life. 2 life is fine too against the aggressive deck, but yeah, the untap is so strong. untapping a Celestus, untapping a Mightstone. We can even untap the Sylex and use another Oi counter. There are definitely many ways to do it. And yeah, -2, we can look at the top 3 cards. Take one on our hand. Pretty simple. -7, the emblem is good, but I mean, you definitely use the other things more because sure you can proliferate, but turn 4, there's still aggression because it's best of 1, but yeah. -7, you get an emblem and top all permanents you control during each opponent on top step. It's not that important because we don't play that much instant, right? And then you draw a card during each opponent's draw step. That's definitely nice. We also play Urza's Command here. Urza's Command is also a way to ramp because one of the things we can choose is create a tap Power Stone, which is nice. You can also choose other things, and we can choose 2 things. We can give all the creatures opponent has -2, -0. It's decent. You also can scry 1 and draw a card, and we also can create a 0/0 colorless construct that gets +1/+1 for each artifact we have. So that's pretty good. Depopulate, I think in best of 1, if you have white, play to Depopulate, especially this one. We have creatures and stuff, but it's still really strong. And yeah, destroy all creatures. That's basically it. And they draw a card if they have multicolor, but yeah, that's it. Mightstone. This card is so powerful. This card is so good because it's super versatile. It's a 5 mana, which is kind of expensive, right? But we ramp, so it's usually turn 4 Mightstone. Target creature gets a -5/-5, which hits Shelly, which is all the annoying cards. Also, you can kill creatures while they have Might in the game. That's really nice because it's a colorless. And yeah, you can also choose a draw 2 cards option, which is something you have to consider, right? If you play the Mightstone, Might and Weakstone, sorry. You wanna think, could I play something else? What brings me further? So I sometimes go for the draw 2 card, play another spell, which is still good. You still have other removal or like other interaction. Sometimes the draw card is better, but of course the -5/-5 is also really good. It hits all the targets you need. And then our top end here is the Portal of Phyrexia. That card is busted. I mean, it costs 9, right? But comes in, they lose 3 creatures, they have to sacrifice them, so that's nice. And at the beginning of our upkeep, we can put the creature from their graveyard from a graveyard, not just from any, but usually it's theirs because we don't have that many creatures on the battlefield on our control, and it's a Phyrexian, and I mean, it's really nice, right? It's just a super good card. We can ramp into it really well, right? As you see, we have some ramp cards here. And we also play the Leveler here. It's an 8 mana, 8/8, trample. The best thing about this is it does the effect on cast and on attack. On cast, not when it enters, which is important. When you cast this card, you can destroy a non-land permanent, and when you attack, you do the same. It also is unearth, right? Yeah, so I mean, you can even technically destroy your card, get a Power Stone, go to 9 if you need it for the portal. But yeah, there are so many things to do in this deck. I really, really like to play this deck. It's super fun. I think it's actually quite strong. It's for best of 1. First of all, people don't see this one coming. Overall, just really nice shell. And yeah, I would say that's the deck. Your mana base is pretty simple. We have a Blast Zone here. We have one Eiganjo, one Otawara. The decks are quite fun. We played against Esper Legends, against Mono Red, I think. Not too sure. Mono White. So yeah, I would say enjoy the games. Thanks. Ready against Aimaru. So the thing is, if we are on the play, we don't play against a red deck. That is always something you can go. So now we could actually play against a red deck. Keep that in mind. They're on the play. Oh, it's not red. Well, that's something. Our hand is decent turn. We have a decent curve here. I'm a huge fan of the engine. But let's hope they don't play too many Lawrence main. Michiko. That's definitely something I did not see coming. Definitely did not see the Michiko there. Because why would you drop a Michiko and have no creature? That's so random. I mean, it's really random. This becomes unblockable. We start leveling this one up because at one point, of course, you can use the draw effect, which is so good. I mean, sure, this one gets stronger, right? I mean, you get the creature and all everything, which is fine. This is a problem. This is slightly a problem. Don't have a... We have a 5/4 if we want to. Gonna attack here. And a plus for now. Artifact. Sure. And land. We have a 5/4 block, which is quite good for now. This enchantment is super dangerous, of course. We have ways to get rid of it, right? But not the easiest to get through. Lay down. Not much we can do about. Not much we can do about. Okay, okay, next time we just have to board wipe this. I wish we could have kept the Teferi here, but they have to attack with everything because of the removal potential, right? And which is something we have to use here. I was a bit scared that this one gets bigger, so the Teferi stays alive, which is super important here. Okay. Important to get rid of these things. I definitely want a double spell here, something. Yeah, I mean, they still have a lot of generation cards, which is a problem. So at this point we need to find stuff. A second one is crazy. That's a good one. This is 4 mana, right? So don't have enough mana to crack it yet. So we're gonna find something. This is also, both cards are good. You can either get rid of all the tokens or draw 2. I feel like we have to draw 2 and hope to find the answer. Maybe greedy, but we also have a good card on the field, right? So let's do this. Okay, 2. Okay, I mean, Portal is a bit of an awkward one. But we can also proliferate next turn. Yeah. Okay. They don't have another spell, I think we okay. Yeah, for now we save the Teferi. We can actually shoot up their card there if we want to. We also have Urza's combination here to get rid of both. But I feel this is the play. It's just the most powerful card to play right now. And we get these enchantment creatures, which is still okay. Okay. So here we can make a mana, 1 mana, 2 mana, 3. It's gonna be interesting. Up to 1 artifact. I mean, you could draw a card there, but I think we go like this. No attack. We have a blocker here. And next turn we can also Urza, but I think we're just gonna explode everything. That's really not cool. But we lose Teferi anyways, right? So it's okay. That is okay. Yeah, how many can we actually do? 2? Yep, no blocks.
Only time will tell.
I'm gonna draw a card here. Yeah, fusion is nice, but we can also just get rid of everything. Something we have to do first. Nothing costs 4 on my side, so quite nice. Have to do this. Can still melt them together. I don't think it's that good right now. We still have a lot of life. A lot of card draw as well. Don't have many creatures. The spirits are a bit dangerous though. That is for sure. They didn't play creatures yet. I mean, they have a big one, but I think it's still a position where we can. Yes. We take one good hit here, but we probably just block it with the Geist, so. As long as it's not flying. With our artifact in play, we get creatures every turn, and we definitely need to Urza next turn. We have to take the 8. No more drawing with the card right now. How much is it? 2 life, huh? Card back. Take action. Okay. So let me think. It should be Urza. Creating tokens. You also have a proliferate ability, right? I think we actually we +2 here. We would lose Urza, but we destroy everything. Yeah, it has to be that, right? So, gonna proliferate +2. -10. And gone. And yeah. So Urza came in big. I think it was the best turn. It's tricky because I'm not used to play against a deck like this, right? So I had to think of it, but hey, we won. We go first. Okay. If we go first, we probably don't play against red, so I'm okay with this. Esper Legends. Okay. Not too cool, but what do you wanna do? Thalia is the... I mean, it could be not just Esper Legends, right? But like any Legends deck, but... Thalia on 2 is the worst. Okay, I take this. I take this. I mean, we definitely just want to ramp with this hand. It's obvious, right? And they cannot protect from colorless, so if they have Raffine, we have to use the -5/-5. If they have removal spell for the spider, I mean, I don't really care. Like, the spider already did its job, and the spider just has upside, right? I really love artifacts, guys. I can't just... I mean, I know I say it a lot, it just makes me happy. Yeah, this is also annoying, of course. It's interesting. Interesting position here. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8. We will be 1 short. We could play Teferi. Plus protect Teferi 1 more turn. They could use the Skrelv, but we can still block. If we play Portal, we get rid of this. It's interesting. An interesting turn. I think we're gonna get rid of it, because the main reason why we do this is because Portal gets better if they don't have too many creatures, and that little guy, I mean, that one makes a lot of 1/1s, so... This is colorless. You cannot protect us. It's a removal spell you cannot protect. I will not attack here, maybe they have a second one so we can actually get rid of the token. In this matchup we need to outvalue them. It's not about literally, the 2 damage will not change anything here. It wouldn't change anything, so... They maybe have a Raffine here. Totally possible. They maybe have a Toulouse, okay sure, Toulouse is fine. I'm not too scared of Toulouse right now. What is this card? A Raffine in Pool. Yeah, that is fine by me. Okay, this is another ramp card, which is quite good.
With me here, you'll have all the time.
Did you ramp one more here? Okay, so now and tapping here will not do much. I will minus here.
Like a change of plans to keep things fresh.
Get this one. Another creature. Search engine. Engine and constructs. That's the way to go. So we have Portal ready. So if they play 1 creature, this is over. We have also a defense. We have our Planeswalker. This is probably one of the better cards to get here, for sure. We always will block Toulouse here, but they will not attack. So yeah, this one is going to be a hard one to swallow for opponent here. That's a Portal, my friend. And they have many nice creatures to take over. We like to take these creatures, my friend. We also get a good attack. I mean, they get Raffine back on hand, but... And Owl, which is not too bad, but... You know. You know. That one is whatever. Yeah, we plus here, so... We have to use this one first. So they cannot block this one. You... Oh wait, creature, huh? Artifact will be you. Creature and a land, so this way we can make it a 5/4. Search engine is so great. 2 mana, 3/2 with upside. And now we get an owl next turn. Seems good to me, right? Raffine is fine. they attack here, they lose it. Fine too. Oh, that's not so cool. Not too cool. Let's see first if they plus it or not, right? Yeah. I'm gonna keep my search engine here. Need to get rid of this Danik, this is a problem. So what is the best way to play this? I mean, we have many ways here, right? That is ridiculous. The amount of lines. We can just draw a lot of cards here first, I guess. There's a lot of cards. So we have 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can play the Leveler here. There's so many lines. We can play Leveler. We can also just -5 something. But something tells me the best line of... I want to keep this engine so bad though. Okay, we're gonna top first. Artifact, creature, and
Don't worry.
-5 is not bad. But I think here in this spot, this should be the best action. Getting rid of Danik is just so powerful against this deck. They don't have haste creatures, so they need another Danik now. Otherwise you get access to their cards. That's the biggest problem. And next turn, whatever they play, we can Leveler if we want, or we can Weakstone it. So yeah, that's fine. We have to go for AO here. I mean, they could have a bounce, right? We also have to consider that. Pretty good. They have 3 mana open, so there shouldn't be a counter for this. And this is a huge threat. Like, Cityscape Leveler here, like, every turn this one attacks as well. Like, this is just... The power of this deck is insane, guys. Insane. And it is so fun, believe me. Good game. We have somewhat of a curve. We don't have our key cards, though. Definitely not as strong as the last one. No Thalia, it was super important here for us. Sylex is decent here. I mean, at this point you go like, what the hell are they playing, right? Like, that's what I would think. No turn. Okay. Super confused. We go with this one first. I want to play Urza, but I'd rather lose the Spider here than Urza. Okay, Shieldred's kinda expected something like this. Could bounce Shieldred, but I think if we don't hit a land, would be not the best. We play Teferi. With a Teferi here. We can block the shield red no matter what, right?
I'm right on time.
So we get this definitely to 4, we play another creature. We definitely want to protect the Teferi here. Right now, Teferi will go on 1, which is okay-ish. But we would like to do a -2 before that. We didn't find a Weakstone, which is kind of sad. Like, a Weakstone would take care of this Shieldred in a beautiful way. Urza's command is definitely strong here as well. I mean, it gets us a token that blocks the Shieldred. So that's quite nice. That is a line we can go for. We can also just put the Sylex on 4, but Sylex on 3 is not too bad because it deals with a... Oh, my green screen. It deals with a lot of card of them, so that is also nice. On 3 maybe is right now the best thing. Because if they play something for 3, we get rid of it, and we don't have anything for... I mean, we have the Spider. So Spider right now is the jump block for Shieldred, which is good. Opponent doesn't want to play, huh? Opponent is like, what is this? I don't want to play against this. Not with me. So we're gonna win here? No attack. End turn. It's your turn. We have a decent board with many options here. Owl is the worst card that we could see. Shieldred sadly has to go somehow. Like, this card definitely cannot stay. Weakstone would be so powerful. I mean, now Engine gets a 5/4 next turn as well if you want to. So this is just a Spider block. Maybe double blocking would have been the play. Actually, rather okay with this. 4 mana open just tells me that they have a counter here. Something that destroys something, right? Which is not cool. This is an air tie here, so be careful. I'm not happy about it. Wasn't an air tie. Maybe I played a bit too scared. Always annoying. This one can block Shieldred, so they may be scared to do something here. Which is okay for me. So AO is a problem, right? AO is definitely a big problem. Shieldred as well, but I mean, we have to deal with Shieldred here. If they attack, you have to do something for Shieldred here. Okay. Taking 2 damage. I mean, I would like to do the Power Stone, to be honest. I need to find a solution here, so... We could also just do a Power Stone and draw a card, but I still think the creature could be better. Land is not too bad, but we still need to find something better. I'm really not happy about the flyer there. One mana open. I mean, that's a bounce, right? Like, it's the only explanation. But they cannot play, they have no blue. Interesting. So, all annoying. Find a way to deal with our... Because we can deal with this right now, but our... The Urza's command here is also nice. I think we just minus the Teferi and try to find a... I mean, the portal is the card we want, right? The portal is the big card we want. I would like to play Mightstone and draw cards, but I cannot see that happening now. I'd rather have our attack our Teferi next turn. First we go for some solutions here. See what technically could be played. Opponent has either lags or doesn't want to play, I don't know. But yeah, Mightstone. Most likely play Mightstone into Search. Maybe. Mightstone into Spider would be nice. Finding Portal, then Mightstone. Yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's see if they let... I mean, they have to let us play first, right? That's the first thing. We also have an Urza, which is super powerful. So we have the Planeswalker if we want to. But I would really like opponent to let us play the game here, because Pent is pending. Yeah, portal. So it's about survival here. One has to go. Gonna attack with a 5/5 here. They have to go for Teferi or our turns are gonna be too crazy, right? We have 5, 6, 7, 8. So one more mana and Portal is active. We cannot play... If we have Urza... Actually, if we find a land and Teferi somehow survives because they agreed on my face, then we can actually use Urza, transform it and exile our, which is even better. But I mean, they most likely play creature here. So if they play creature... I'm sorry guys, takes forever, but if they play creature, Portal is better, or get something back, we would go... I mean... Shield Rat, go 10, go 5, our gets creature, gets another Shield Rat. Would be not cool with Rafine. We still have block, so that's okay. We get 2 life from Teferi if they don't attack Teferi. Many things can happen here. Many things. Opponent is not playing. I don't know. That's a bit sad. It was a good game. It was a good game, guys, I think. But you see, I mean, as per Legends, I think we would have got this, so... Next game. Perd Ross. Yeah. Oh! We go first again. That's a really awkward hand. But they don't play mono red since we go first, so that's something. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that we found something like this. This is fine. They have something I don't like, we remove it. An awkward turn too. was just saying, if we find... probably should have played it there. But it's okay. So we go 5 mana. I think we should just absence it, but there are way worse cards. That's their turn. Yeah. Right now it's draw card, get Power Stone. If they slow and we can ramp, that's definitely good. We take 2. Sure. Not attacking, scared of the thing, I understand. Try, create a Power Stone. Urza's Command. Spider we take. Good blocker. So sure we take it. Ramses comes closer to Leveler. They stuck on 2. I mean, yeah, also good card. Yeah, very first. The very first.
With me here, you'll have all the time.
This is the more health approach of the game. Spider. The next turn we have, I mean, like, it's hard to be stuck. I know how this feels. This happened to me so many times. So here, I give you a Power Stone. Maybe you can use it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Plus 2, right? With the fairy, 10. Yeah, I mean, sometimes this happens, but it worked out well. Worked out well here. 77, 77. Let's go, Rexon. Opponent starts. Oh, hello, Alexa. Opponent starts. It's red, of course. I mean, we know how it is. We know how it works, right? This is how it works. Play Coast, have Spider, blocker, Depopulate is okay. At least I'm happy they didn't have the aggressive card there. Because so far, I mean, I had worse when the red starts. That's a good draw. That's a really good draw. If they usually if they don't have the enchantment, it always feels playable. Like that's how I feel. Like every time they don't have the saga, it's way easier. Like it's so different, you know. Such a different start. And yeah, we happy. We definitely happy. 2/4 here, nice too. Blocks a while. Not easy to go through. That's also a good card. And yeah. Good blocker. This deals well with 1/1 creatures. Because you only have to up it once. If they attack first, we always block here. They use spells, I'm cool with that. We gave him a Power Stone, right? So hey, crack it, you know? Crack it. Use the cracker. That is fine. Yeah, we block anytime. Yeah. If that's the case, then that's what we're gonna play. So now we just go for 1, right? We still have a Eiganjo if we need to, which is nice too. But we kind of want to play it as a land right now. We have huge cards on our hand. And the 8 mana and a 9 mana spell against mono red is special. Special. For sure. Okay, that's an annoying card for sure. Right now, probably a Eiganjo. Yeah. makes it a bit easier. Is it 2/4 is also hard again. 2/4 are really good against mono red in my opinion. We like the 2/4 here. We will block with the spider here if they attack. Because Urza is technically a ramp. And we are currently on 5, so we still need 2 mana to actually play the Leveler, which is a bit tricky. Another Raichu is annoying. That is annoying. It's a double block. It is a double block. We lose the Urza, but I mean, I still think it's better than Depopulate here. We'll keep that for later. Keep it on 1, it's good against them. That's a good draw. Good blocker. Can get bigger. Although it's not 1 I cost 1, so it's 2, which is also nice, right? They have to get rid of this card. Keeping Sylex there for 1 is so good. It's just so good. These artifacts block so well against mono red. Which I like. Good card. Good card. Yeah. That's an awkward one. Yeah. Found a land here. Nice. I mean, it's not perfect, right? But I mean, 1 more land and we could also activate Spider, which is nice too. Except they stop playing good cards. I mean, it's a good card for sure. But if they attack with the Monarch, we can actually block it, so... Going on 8 is not good though. Okay, that removal. So we have to depop now. You have to depop, find a land, take 3, right? Now we need to find a land. 8 and 9 mana card, I tell you guys, is not where you want to be. Okay, that's fine. If we find a land, it's gonna be not easy. I mean, sure, it's 4 damage. It's not a land, but it's a Power Stone. Probably will not be enough. We take 2 for sure. We go on 1 actually. Now, that land was really bad. So we have to use... Okay. We have to use the -2 ability here. Which is awkward, of course, but... Which is definitely more on the awkward side. Do something like that. Yeah, we did. Unfortunate. We needed the land here. That's a close one. Oh, not dead, so we try it. You know, we have to try it. But hey, being on 4 and we don't have a Teferi. is not easy. And we know they have a lot of hasters. Mostly all of their cards do damage, so that is the thing, right? So you have to consider that as well. Okay, not cool. We have to get rid of the land. Yeah, having an 8 and 9 mana spell from the beginning on hand is not easy. And we only have 4 of them in the deck, so 2 of 4, it's hard. It's hard. Silent Sniper X. Hello, Silent Sniper X. Opponent starts, which means they are mono red. We can try it with this hand. What? They're not mono red? Okay, we need to find a third land. If we find a third land, okay, all is good. Okay. I mean, they're aggressive deck, right? Okay, still 1 land and we can play the game. 1 land. Celestus, let's go. Okay, that's a problem. Still 1 land, or the game is over. Good game. Good game. Yeah, it was an interactive game of Magic here. Interactive games of Magic, as usual. You keep a 2-lander with many 3-drops and you are on the draw, so I think you do that. I think you keep it. To be fair, I think you keep it. But hey, it's Magic, right? That's just how it works. Sometimes it's like, no. No, we found a land. I would say it's a bit too late. And it's GG. Yep. I think this game would have been 3-win. A 3-win just got robbed us from the shuffler. Maybe you can also say I should have mulliganed, but then again, I think you keep that hand. I think you keep that hand. But hey, Magic. What is wrong with the fucking green screen? Old Sarche. Sarche. We start. I can't believe this. The hand is not good though, but we start. Crazy. They are not mono red. They probably control. Soldiers. And we start? What the hell? Hello? Something is not correct here. Okay. Against Soldier, Depopulates are pretty good. This is a really good blocker early on. We like it. 2-4 could... I mean, definitely the best card to see here is a Brutal Cathar. That would be really nice. Getting another Power Stone all day. Because they may be forced to do so because they don't have anything. Lay. Oh, it's a more mono white centric deck. Okay. Sure. Okay, now we play Depopulate. If they wouldn't have played a creature, I would have go with the Weakstone, but that is that's a no. That's a no. 3 creatures down is definitely nice. We actually... That's so funny with the Power Stone here. Okay, that's annoying, but... What can they play? 3 mana card, right? That's fine. Okay. Sure. I mean, they will get life here, but I think that's not the problem, right? That is not the problem here. Yeah, I can't get the life here. Yeah, I would say we let it like this. We still have a Weakstone and a bounce here if we have to. Angel. Ah, maybe that's wrong. Maybe we should actually bounce out a Weakstone. Which makes more sense, I think. Hello, deck? Can we stop drawing lands now? That's actually not bad. Delay would be annoying here. This one. No. But that's a good draw. That's what I like about the search engine. It's if you in the late game, it's actually not a bad card to draw, right? That's super nice. They used the Power Stone again. Gave them the power. 5 mana. You have to get rid of this card. One, two, three. Be one short, right? 1, 2, 3. Kinda sad. Let's try to not draw land. Maybe we should have kept it in hand there. I think maybe we should have kept it in hand. Yeah, probably the right call would keep it in hand. I think we actually... No. There's plenty of spells we can play. We're gonna keep it in hand. I'm learning. We're gonna keep that one in hand. That one is a guaranteed 3 draws. Yeah, what are they playing now? Seraph Caravan is pretty good. The mono white angel list over there. It is annoying. Well, I think this is a pretty good card. People would say this is a good card. Are we gonna play it? They have to deal with the leveler here. Or if they use their removal spell there, I mean, they cannot use it. Yeah, that's okay. I think it's okay. I don't think they play board vibes. This one is Unearth, which is nice too. So, all the ways to deal with their cards. Artifacts, artifacts. They have another lay. I'm really regretting playing it, but you cannot have 3 lay down arms in your top 20. I just don't believe it. I want to be a bit more mana efficient now and played it now. This is ridiculous. Okay, well played. Okay guys, this was a mistake. I should have kept it in hand, but I didn't play around the 3rd one. Hashtag I'm not learning. Do you play around the 3rd one there? I don't think you do. That's okay. If they have a Wanderer here, it bites me big time. Jesus, what? What? Okay. Not played, my friend. Not played, my friend. Opponent is a genius in this game. What in the world? They had exactly the 2 cards they need. And they top deck this boy. Oh. Well, it's time to top deck too, right? We have many good cards in the deck, so I would say it's fair. I would say it's fair if we also top deck, you know? Just a little bit. It's fair. So, let's hope we top deck here. Yeah, nice top deck here. Definitely the card we needed. We just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 lands. Okay, it's okay, it's okay. 13 lands already. It's okay. It's all fine. All fine. Yeah, I mean, probably lost this myself of playing the card here. But then again, I mean, do you play against triple lay down the arms? I don't think so. I don't think so. That's a good draw. So now we are the top deckers. Fair game. Fair game. Thanks. What? This game is so stupid. Oh my god. Hey, we can top deck too. We can top deck too. Now they have a land. I would like to have... Check my... I would like to have the Angel, I would say. That's a good card. I mean, we don't need this, but... Let's get 2 cards from now on. If they play Path in that deck, I will be shocked, you know? I would be shocked. 2 Angels. Maybe we should have kept it, but I want to have 2 cards now. Give me 2 cards. Not bad. That's a good draw sequence from them. Don't play any soldiers. I think that's pretty good. You have some big creatures here. Have some big creatures here. What an awkward game. Opponent is now the Flutter. That was one of the most awkward games I ever played. And yeah, I think I shouldn't have played the Artifact there and getting laid down the arm. It almost put me in a really tough position. We fluttered as well, but I think overall the game was still fun. Sometimes you have to top deck, you know. Oh man, we had crazy games. We had crazy games. The one game against Mono White was really interesting where we just top decked the Phyrexia. And I mean, I'm still not sure if I should have kept the search engine or not. But, I mean, I didn't play around 3 times the same card in the top 18. Which is okay, I think, odds-wise, to play it that way. But now, after the games, I still think it's really solid. The search engine is really nice. Let me know what you think. Do you want me to play this in best of 3? Please let me know in the comments, because I think this could also be something in best of 3. Because it's not something everyone would expect. And these kind of things are really nice. As you all know, I like to play decks that can be played in the meta. That are not maybe super tier 1, but it can be tier 2 easy, and you can have your fun, right? Because playing Grixis and Esper now all days is sometimes not that fun. Of course, there are also auto decks. The standard meta is really nice, and that's why we can actually play decks like this. That's why the power level is done, that we can actually play other decks as well. I'm super glad with the standard meta right now, and let me know what you think. And as always, if you watch it to the end, let me know in the comments below. It's really nice to build a community here. I have so much fun to do these videos every day. And yeah, feel free to like and share the video. And yeah, thanks.